Hi guys, welcome back to Free Blonding Education. Today we are here with another free tutorial for you guys. My client is moving to another country, so we have to take her hair a little bit more lived in, a little bit more dimensional, so that she can go a long time without getting it done. Last time we did add in a little bit more dimension, but this time we're gonna add in even more dimension. I'm gonna show you guys how I bring in all the low lights but keep it really bright around her face. Here's our inspo photo. She like pulled down through the ends, but she still has those pops of blonde. You need to make sure that that natural color comes down enough through here, but we're still keeping those pops of blonde. It was already super blendy from where we blended it out last time. So really that makes it easier for me that I'm just gonna have to go in and bring down low lights. I'm gonna work that blonde in around her face and then root tap through that so that all of it's super blendy and that it'll grow out looking beautiful. So just keep watching if you guys want to see the application of how we take this bright blonde to more of a blended dimensional lived-in blonde. I love using O&M color, their low lights, their roots, lighteners. I'll show you guys what I formulate for her low lights. Last, I would use a lot of like shades for low lighting. I feel like my formulations were always working against me to try to get the exact tone that I wanted, but for original mineral, it's very true to tone. Like it's true to level. Like if I put a level 7 on there, it's not gonna go to like a level 5. Or opposite, if I put a level 7 on it, it's not gonna disappear. So true to tone, true to shade. She does have blonde in her hair. I kind of need to fill it a little bit with that low light. So I need to make sure I have some warmth in my formula. And I'm going to mix 7 and 8 together to give me kind of like a 7.5 for her low light. Natural level is about like a 6. So I want that low light to kind of be a transition, be like 6 to 7 to the blonde ends. So I'm gonna go to our color wheel and we're gonna find things that have that warm undertone. The 0.03s gives us a little bit of warmth, so I like the 0.03s. I also like the WN. See how they're also kind of working towards that like warmer side but not completely neutral. So I want to use a WN, I want to use a 0.03, and then I want to use an N just to kind of keep everything very neutral to where it's not going too warm. Equal parts, we're going to use 8.03, 7N and 7WN, all equal parts. And then I'm going to mix this with O&M's 5-ball. This is their demi activator. So that way it'll be a little bit more permanent than like a semi, but it won't be too permanent to where we can't go back in and highlight through those low lights. So love using the 5-ball when low lighting. For our highlights, we're going to add in some money pieces around her face. I'm going to use the Super Blonde 9 O&M and then mix in the paint powder. I always do 20 grams Super Blonde 9, 10 grams paint powder for the perfect consistency, and then we're gonna do 10 ball on those. We're gonna get this mixed up and then I'm gonna show you guys the application. So I went ahead and like sectioned out where I want the money piece and then I'm clipping off the other hair. So this is where I'm gonna go in and place those money piece foils so that this stays really nice and bright. I'm still gonna go in and root this though because I don't want all of this to be a bright chunk. So I'm gonna show you how I place those in order for that to still be blendy and diffused and not just like a chunky money piece. Okay, now we're gonna go in and add our low lights. What I do is I just split this, like I just split right down the middle of the back of her head, and this is gonna be one full section for my low lights. This is gonna be one full section for my low lights. Go up the head horizontally, to work in that dimension, I'm literally just gonna take sections about like that. I'm gonna do a thick weave and then bring that low light all the way down through the end. So I'll show you guys that application. For my root shadow formula, I did a 6-0 and a 7-0 with 3.5 bulk, all from Original Mineral. The O's, remember, those are going to be like an N, so this is pretty much like a 6.5 neutral that I'm putting on her root. And I just want to blend out any of that like blonde that was, you know, already there. It already had a good transition line, but just making it even blendier. And then I did that root on both sides. Now I'm going in and I'm going to detail out this money piece. I like to lay a foil over it and gradually root my money piece back. That's what's gonna give us that max amount of brightness around the face without it being just a chunk of blonde around her face. I'm gonna cover the longer pieces with that foil, and this is just gonna be more of a tap. So where I'm pulling it down, I wanna keep that isolated in the foil, and the tap I'm just putting above it. Thank you guys for watching yet another free blonding education video. This was a fun part of my Art of Blonding series. If you want to catch an in-person class, just go to the link below. I've added more cities to this tour, so I might be coming to one near you. And be sure to subscribe for free weekly videos.